welcome back. In this video, we'll go through the website builder functionalities that will allow you to make edits to your website's pages. The first order of procedure is to log into the website. Click on or enter the login URL you were provided with, and then enter your username and password. Once you click Submit, you'll be taken to the dashboard for school website administrators. We're going to cover the legacy page editor first before learning an easy way to edit pages using the Visual Builder, so that you'll understand the foundations of the page editor. To begin, you'll want to click on Pages. Here, you'll see a list of all the pages that exist on the website. You'll notice that this overview page displays up to 20 items per page. The default order in which they appear is based on the page order assigned to it, or alphabetical order if the page order is left blank. You may navigate beyond the first 20 items by clicking the next button in the right corner or searching for a page name. Hovering over a page item will bring up several options under the title, including Edit, Quick Edit, Trash, View, Edit in Visual Builder, and Duplicate. The Quick Edit option brings up a few items that you can modify, such as changing the page title, the URL slug, page status, and page order. You likely won't use this option often, but it's good to know that it's there if you want to modify any of these items quickly, such as placing a page in draft status or changing the page order so it appears in a different order on the back end. Please note that these options will not necessarily change what is published in the website navigation, as the website's navigation links are handled separately. Clicking on View will take you to the actual page, and Trash will send the page to the trash folder. We don't recommend using the Duplicate option, as it doesn't duplicate the actual design of the page, just the basic framework. For now, we will click on the Edit option to access the front-end page editor and get familiar with the structure. With the page editor loaded, we can see the different elements. At the top, we have the page title and the permalink or the URL of the page, and along the right side are a few options that we want to highlight. Under the Publish module, you'll see the option to edit the page status, which is the same functionality we saw under the Quick Edit options. There is also a Revisions setting that stores previous iterations of a page in case you accidentally deleted something on a page or messed up the formatting. Simply click Browse and use the timeline at the top to click on the revision you would like to restore and click the Restore this revision button. Going back to the page editor interface, you'll see two buttons at the top labeled Return to Standard Editor and Build on the Front End. The Build on the Front End button will take you to the Visual Builder, which we'll learn all about in the next videos. You'll want to avoid clicking on the Return to Standard Editor button, as it will erase all the content on the page and leave you with a white page full of code. The button does have some use cases, but it's best to avoid clicking on it. Remember, if you do click on it, you'll still have the option to cancel the action. If you accidentally confirm the action, you can still use the Revisions function to restore a previous revision of the page. Now we'll turn our attention to the primary editor, known as the Divi Builder. You'll notice that there are different colored blocks and modules on the page. Of course, you may be thinking it seems confusing to try and translate these modules into a page design, but it will make more sense once we establish the concept. The Divi Builder is composed of layers. The bottom layer is called a section and serves as a container for other elements. It usually appears in one of three colors: blue for standard sections, purple for full width sections, and orange for special sections. The green layer that appears on top of sections is called a row and serves to determine the width and the columns for the content. The only section that does not include a row is the purple full width section. Lastly, we have gray modules, which are the building blocks of the page design. Modules include everything from individual images, text blocks, buttons, and many more. In some instances, you may see a bright green section, row, or module. This means that the item is a global item. Global items can appear across multiple pages, and changing one of them will cause all of them to change simultaneously. If you're only looking to make the change in one place and not across multiple places on your website, consider using a non-global version of the item instead. You'll notice that each section, row, and module contains its own toolbar with icons. The first icon that looks like a crosshairs arrow is the Move option. This will allow you to drag and drop any section, row, or module to another place on the page. Sections can only be placed above or below another section. Rows can only be placed within sections, either above or below other rows. Modules can be moved and placed anywhere within rows. Full width sections have their own set of modules that can be placed or moved to other full width modules. The second icon that looks like a small cog is the settings icon. Clicking on this icon will open a pop-up window with all the available settings for the section, row, or module in question. The third icon allows us to duplicate the entire section, row, or module, creating an exact replica of the item. The fourth icon is a down arrow contained within a circle that offers the option to save a section, row, or module to the Divi library for use on other pages. Both the duplication and save to library feature are big time savers, as it can save you the effort of needing to redesign each item from scratch. Finally, we have the trash icon, which provides the ability to delete the section, row, or module. Rows also have an additional icon called the Change Column Structure, appearing in fourth place, which allows us to change the column structure of the row without needing to create a new one. If you have made any changes to the page in the editor, you'll want to make sure you click the blue Update or Publish button in the Publish module to the right to save and publish your changes to the live website. At this point, we've covered all the basics of page options and the Legacy Page Builder. You're now ready to proceed to the next lesson and learn about the Visual Builder.